Number one, incredibly disappointing. I mean, we know the importance of economic strength. And to the extent that there's a community or communities that are behind in that economic power, uh, it sets that community back in all kinds of areas. And it sets that community back for generations. And so it's a priority of ours. It's been a priority of ours to build equitable economic power for all the communities in the county. And so it's sad that it took for us to get here for this study to be done. Commissioner Ellis had pushed for it before he had Commissioner Garcia and myself on the court, and he hadn't been able to do it because the other commissioners were standing in the way. And so, all these years after the civil rights fights, Harris County hadn't even asked the question. But now we ask the question, and yeah, Black-owned businesses are less than 1% of the county contracts. And it's not even, 0.9%, it's 0.5%. So it's awful. What we've done, of course, is figure out the problem, because you can't solve a problem if you don't know what it is. So we figured out the problem, we know what it is, we've defined it, and now we've created a MWBE program it's being born right now. And so the goal of that program, the Minority Women-Owned Business Program, is going to be to get the percentage of the county contracts that go to minority women-owned businesses to be at the 28% market share that those businesses have in the county. So
is there anything though specific that you're going to be putting in place to make the difference, the actual policies themselves?
The way it works is you got to have accessibility. It's a vicious cycle, because it's the same players that know how it works, and they know how to apply, and they know how to, what they need to do to present a good application. They know how to look out for these opportunities. They've built the economies of scale. Oftentimes the contracts are awarded in a big package. And so part of the strategies around increasing MWB, it's not a mystery. They figured this out in other jurisdictions, but some of the things that can be done is breaking up the contracts to give smaller companies the opportunity to apply. It's having workshops and outreach to proactively involve other than the usual players. Of course, you want competent firms, but to involve them in the application process. And then also it's that development, that sort of incubation of these businesses to help build them up so that they can compete. So all of those are strategies that the office is looking into, and we're going to have to implement all of those in the next few months and years to get that stood up. So it's not something that's going to change overnight, but we just learned these results, so we're building it. We're on the final rounds of our Department of Economic Opportunity Director, and I hope that as we have this discussion year to year that we can improve.